What is up? Thank you for coming to my channel, Prison POV. Shout out to the joiners, shout out to the point of view crew, and shout out to the homeboy Billy. He came through, man. Billy shot me this amp, and let me tell you what, this amp sounds better than this amp. And notice the size difference. Big things come in small packages. Bro, shout out to Billy. Shot me a package of tchotchkes. As in this ring. You're not going to be able to see it because it like rolls with it or whatever. But there is a green eye in this ring, which reminds me of Green Eye Gemini. Cool ring, bro. Thank you very much. Skull, a car, dude, some cool tchotchkes, some other stuff, and a shirt. Splinter, how come you're not wearing the shirt that Billy sent you in the box of tchotchkes? Because this shirt, I felt I should wear today, because this shirt showed up in my house all by itself, of its own accord, without any action on my part, perceived or not perceived. Bro, this shirt showed up on its own. If someone broke in here to my house and dropped it off, I'm judging by the way it's fitting me. It's a smaller guy, so I can handle this guy so I don't even trip. I'll get the dude who broke in and dropped this off, or whatever. Doesn't matter. Maybe I'll tell him thank you. Like I'm all like wanting to get someone to drop me off a gift. Well, I mean, it was the action though, because he surprised me. He didn't. But anyway, bro, what are you talking about, Splinter? I'm talking about this shirt showed up in my pad. I'm wearing it. Thank you. I've never seen it before in my whole entire life, but it showed up in my dirty clothes basket. I went to go wash dirty clothes today, and it was there. And it's like, trip out. I don't have hardly no guest over here, and it's just no guests come over here and take their shirt off and leave without one, or do any kind of trades. I do trades of shirts with the point of view crew, like we do the mail, but if no one came to my house and knocked on the doors like, want to trade shirts, and took theirs off, I was more likely to say no. This is a really badass shirt. That's not how I acquired this one. This one, as we've already digested, it showed up on its own. Thank you, shirt. Tomorrow, I'll wear the shirt that Billy gave me in the box of tchotchkes. But let me say this. In my last video, I was reminded of an event that took place. And I was like, yes, I'm going to speak on that event. Happened in Arizona. I got the homeboy Dave. I said, hey, can you come through with a sick Arizona thumbnail? I came up with some supporting stories to talk about the main finale story at the end. And man, let's go. Let's get it. Because some crazy stuff happened in Arizona. And let me see, I got a kite from the hole. A kite from the hole. And in it, I didn't really appreciate what he said was, Splinter, tomorrow is such and such an hour, when the sun is 9 in the sky, I'm going to sign language with you. Because this guy was in the hole. And I cannot for the life of me remember for sign language. I'm looking out my window, I know that for sure, my cell window. I can't remember if I see him on a yard or if I could see him in his cell. Because I could picture both in my mind's eye. I could picture me selling him cell to cell and on a yard. So maybe it was both. Can I say both? This dude said tomorrow when the sun's 9 in the sky, you and I, my guy, whoa, I'm just on fire tonight. We're going to sign language. And I'm thinking, dude, whatever we're going to sign language about, why don't you just put it in this kite? And really all it was I owed him $10 over some weed. It did. I hadn't got a chance to pay him because he ended up in the hole. So I didn't really know. I was like, why is it like this? He sent me this kite. And I don't want to sign language because I can't really see. I know I'm not going to be able to see. And it's not even sign language. It's spelling with your hands. Sign language is way different. I don't want to like pretend to do it because it might come across as mocking. I want to mock anybody. But actually it's hardcore, bro. And I wish I knew how to sign language. But all this kind of stuff is spelling with your hands, bro. And think about the long words and people don't use commas. And where's the capitals at, homeboy? And it's just like, I can't like see. And sometimes people do it in front of their, you need to be doing it out here like this or like this. It bugs me people do it like that. It blends in with your shirt. I can't back up. What was that last word? You missed one letter. Bro, where are we at? You want to, No, dog. I'm complaining to the homeboy. Look at this kite I got from the hole. This dude wants to do it. And this female staff guard, CO, who I'd never even seen before, an older CO guard, came up to us, totally unprovoked. And I never seen her because I guess she works next door. And she said to me and the homeboy that she said she doesn't like working on this side because on this side, when she goes through for count time, no one's choking the chicken for her. I gave her a look like, but homeboy was into it. He's feeling it. He said, why? And I said, why? She already told you why. Do you really want to know why she hasn't seen enough schlong? I'm like, come on, dude. I'll try to get him away from her so I could continue singing about the kite. Like, let's get past that, homeboy. Look at this kite. And when I tell him, come on, let's go, he's like, hang on a minute. And he went back to her and looked at her like a 10-year, like, and she's like, yeah, I hate working on this side. And he wanted to say why so damn bad, bro, but he just couldn't. I would have been on him like white on rice, bro. I peeled him away and continued to tell him about the kite, bro. But the only reason I was in debt with this dude for $10 for the weed is because being nosy. Which being nosy in prison, really, I would not advise it. I would not suggest it. It does always work out good for me. I guess if you know how to use nosiness and, absorbing what's not your business and acting upon it, if you know how to do it, do it. If you can get away with it. Like I said, it always worked out great for me. I was at dinner time. These people were talking about how they hit some drugs. And it's been real dry there. We opened this prison up. Real dry. And so there was nothing going on, really nothing cracking. And this dude's talking about how he hit that day. And I was like, damn, I heard that. So I kind of slow played because I wanted to be on their pace of eating so I could leave when they left. So I stopped kind of eating because I was ahead of them. Let them eat. And then gradually eat. They're leaving. Oh, I'm going to leave too. Get up, walk, kind of catch up to them. Hey, you wouldn't happen to know where to get any weed out, would you? Since a lot of people like to float their own boat and they're proud of their accomplishments, proud to be able to hit in prison like it's a big, it's a big accomplishment. They're proud of that. They want to show off in so many ways. So when I said that, instead of saying, yeah, I can get some weed, he's like, yeah, bro, I hit today. I got you. Don't even tripping, boy. I came up fat. I got mine. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, way too much information. But I don't care. I already knew that because I overheard it because I was being nosy. But he said, yeah, I got you on some weed. And he gave me a big old fat, whatever, $10 worth. And bro, he went to the hole. And now he wants a sign language through the window. Instead of just, I wanted to take $10 to your homeboy to say, here, homeboy's gone. Here, you guys are paid. Here's for your car. But trip on this, brother. When I got the weed, since it's kind of boring to smoke by yourself, I knew 2 NorCal woods that I didn't really know all that great. I said, hey, you guys want to smoke a joint? Because the dudes I knew hung out with didn't want to smoke any weed. So I went to the top tier. I knew these dudes, but not so much. I ended up almost fighting both of them. We'll get into that later. Maybe not. Anyway, be that as it may, went up in the cell, rolled a big old fat joint. We start smoking. The cop walks by. Smells it. Kind of gave us like a funny look. Kept going. All of a sudden, 2 or 3 more cops come by. And they're just walking by the cell and looking at us. We're not really paranoid because these cops, man, they're brand new. They got nothing. From where we come from, California Department of Corrections, how they operate, and even the Kern County Jail, dude, they're on it like Blue Bonnet. We would not be able to get away with none of this shit we're getting away with here, over there. So we're not even caring when these dudes are walking by, doing drive-bys, whatever. Didn't even give a shit. They're not threatening to us. And then they did try to come into the cell. And the crazy thing about it is, I don't know why it was so quick. Lately, around this time, they've been circulating a flyer to the whites saying that the Odinist, if you're an Odinist, they're going to have a big barbecue. A big barbecue for the Odinist. They're going to have pulled pork, and they're going to have all this meat, and they're going to have tri-tip, and they're just going to have all kinds of meat, a barbecue, and sodas. It's going to be fun. It's going to be for the winter solstice, and all the Odinists are invited to come. It's going to be a big deal. But in order to do it, they're circulating a paper that you had to sign. Of course, a bunch of white dudes are all, Odinist, Odinist, sign this paper. I want to be an Odinist. I was going to go to it. Go for the barbecue and the pulled pork and I hang out and have some tri-tip. But not when I had to sign a piece of paper saying it's my religion. I'm not going to join a religion for a sandwich. So I was like, no, I didn't. But I noticed a lot of people went, said they had a great time. I didn't go do the barbecue, but it gave me a great idea. When the cops started rushing the cell, since I knew they're real religious sensitive, because they found out about this winter solstice. And the prison had to give white boys action at celebrating it. So I knew that they're real, trying to appease everybody with their religion. As they started coming in our cell, about 5 deep, they smelled the weed. I jumped up and blocked them and said, you can't come in here. We just started a religious service. And I wanted to say Odin, but I couldn't remember Odin, so I said barbarians. We're getting ready to barbarian. We just hammered in. That's really all I could think of. And, bro, they backed up. Didn't come in. Gave us our room. Of course they did. I knew they were not going to barge on in when I said we're having a religious service to barbarians. And they split, bro. But the reason, and can you imagine the ungratefulness, these 2 dudes? I almost fought with both of them shortly after that. Dude, Kris thought I was making fun of him, laughing at him, which I wasn't. He put his store list in. He's going to spend you can only go once a month. He's going to spend $100, $120. He probably owed like 40 of it out. That was his shit to get through all month long. And somehow got lost in the mix. He couldn't go to the store. He was mad about it. He was telling us this. And I laughed. Like, sometimes like an uncomfortable laugh. I didn't think it was funny. He's like, what's so funny about it? And kind of got, and I was like, nothing. Now that you mention it, nothing. But don't begin laughing, you know what I mean? Because dog, it's like an uncomfortable laugh. But anyway, so he rubbed me wrong, and the dude MJ, who almost thought that's way too detailed to get into. But be that as it may. So what I'm trying to say is, in contrast, how the cops walking away, because I said we're doing the religious service, and them saying, okay, our bad, and leaving. Now, a sharp contrast, like I said, to Kern County Jail, where the cops came barging in, dude, and kicked me in the face and kneed. Get this now, get this picture. Over dominoes. Chad and I used to like to sit on the ground and play dominoes. They thought we were making up bindles. We saw them walk by and look at us a couple of times, but we're not doing nothing wrong. They thought, what, they didn't like to sit on the floor or something? Like, it wasn't count. They're just walking through. Next thing you know, door comes open. A dude runs in, kicks me in the face. Chad tries to stand up. He got kneed in the face. Both of us fall down. They have us hemmed up, headlocked, smashed, and shackled, and grabbed what we have, our dominoes. We're like, you guys want to play? We're down for like teams, 2-on-2. Homeboy, you can deal. And keep score. Dog, like overreacting. Didn't even give us an apology. Oh, we thought they were bindles. And they like stepped on our freaking dominoes, which we made out of milk cartons. It's not the easiest process. Bro, talking about some overreacting. So, man, I just know this, bro. Hold up, please. My bad. Who needs notes when you have a pause button? Dude, I need a remote control pause, bro. Or, I mean, some people edit. I'm just all about the remote control pause. If I were to have one. Dude, so I told you guys about how I was going to get sliced up, literally sliced up on my neck over a debt, which wasn't even my fault. They say you can't have 2 debts at a time. I can't owe, Bobby and Benny. You owe Bobby, you pay Bobby off, then you'll get some Benny. God forbid you owe Bobby and Benny. Never that. Dude, but I didn't owe Bobby and Benny. It was this long story. I talked about it. But what I didn't explain how it really happened. And the thing is, I was supposed to get a guy TV. I ordered the TV. In the meantime, his cellie fell in love with a guard. That's how I'm twisting the story. Another angle. Now we're going to talk about his cellie, what he did, and how he fixated on this guard. We're talking about a level 3 Southsider. A level 3 prison. I'm talking about a Sereno, a gang member. This dude fixated on this guard. Now, like I said, they're not the guards from California prison system. These dudes are like a cheap, watered-down version. These guards up there are just like, bro, they're making a minimum wage. They don't give a fizz up. No. Fixated on her, falls in love with her, follows her around, wants to give her his bowl. He'll make a spread and take her bowl, take her cake, make her drawings, cards, walk around, talk to her, was all about her. And then finally one day he just said nuts to it, homeboy, and grabbed her hand. And now they're holding hands and walking in the day room. Other cops saw it on the cameras and came and snatched him up and said, you have to go to the other side. You have to go over there. And so he's like, all right. And they told his cellie, you have the option of moving with them. So unlike California, bro, they're going to come snatch up some dude for fucking up and be like, now, cellie, would you like to go with him? I know he doesn't like to travel alone. I wouldn't want you guys to be separated. I know you guys are good buddies. So would you like to go too? Bro, man, these guys are this cush. They're just laying it on thick with the sugar, homeboy. And dog, asked him, did he want to go? He said yes. But I'm like, wait, I owe you a TV. Your TV's not here yet. He's like, oh, don't worry. We'll handle it. I'm like, okay, we'll handle it. Okay, bye. So they leave. The TV gets there. I got his TV. Hi, I got Benny's TV. He's not here to receive it. Okay, well, I keep doing business. And then word starts circulating. We're going to slice up Splinter on his neck, dude, of all places. Let's go and get him on his neck. Real close to, the jugular right there. Because he owes Bobby and Benny when, no, here's Benny's TV is sitting there. You see what I mean? Some scandalous type shit. So, bro, here's the grand finale. I said all that to say this. And damn, I wish I had something to drink. Isn't this cool like Ring Dog? I wish you could see the eye. I wonder if I... Bro, they come in one day and they offer a 6-pack of soda to anyone who wants to go in and put together a desk, computer desk. They'd already been pulling inmates in to wax the floors. And I talked about in another video, I think. That's what messes me up sometimes too, because I think I talk about stuff and I don't know. They had us wax the floors, and there was a landline phone plugged in. Bro, we're action on calling, making calls. This dude started arguing with the lady, get out loud. What do you mean Bobby and Benny came over? They did what? And it blew the spot up. So the school wasn't all the way finished. And I guess the construction workers left, so let's go ahead and have the inmates in there. Hey, who wants a 6-pack of soda to come build a desk? And like, do you have Mountain Dew? They're like, yeah, Mountain Dew, dog, Pepsi, everything. Might as well, bro, let's go put together some desk. I'm like, maybe they're going to give us like screwdrivers and shit. We get there, we start putting together, and they just leave us alone. And we start looking, and there's a carpet shampooer. That's what tripped me out. Let that sink in. A carpet shampooer. deep in this prison. It's all tile and concrete. Like, where's the carpet? Is there a blue room? I think it takes like a special room. There's gonna be corn there. Like, hey, you guys want to see our new hit single, Blind? Carpet! This is great. Do you have Skittles? Do you have red ones? Dude, where's the carpet? And then we start thinking, fuck the carpet, no boy. I need something to drink. I'm cotton mouth. Who cares about the carpet? Let's destroy this carpet shampooer for weapon stock. We were able to flip it over, flipping it around. There were boxes. There was a big box that felt like it had like clothes in it, and there was other stuff and chairs stacked to the wall. An unfinished project, like a room put together with these desks, and there's other stuff in there, unsupervised. I break off a piece of the roller. There's 2 wheels, and I had like a little piece of a roller, little metal pole. I was able to snap it. No, not snap that easy. I was able to bend and bend and bend and twirl and twirl and bend and step on it and bend and bend and bend, twirl, bend, snap. And put one in one boot and one in the other. Finally, this guy opens up a box. He starts messing with it and pulling it out. And it's clothes. It's sheriff clothes, dude. It's a black, long sleeve shirt. Sheriff, gang task force, gold star, black and gold. I couldn't really see clearly because I didn't want to see. What you don't know won't get you caught up. Dude, I want no part of that, dog. Cop clothes, boy. Should we all fit up? And shouldn't that shit be like behind a locked box, lock and key, a safe? Dude, would they really have like cop uniforms, a SWAT team in a room with inmates? What if we would all geared up, dog? These guys are crazy. He pulled out a black, like long sleeve shirt, gold lettering shirt or something with gold star. We're like, put that away. He was trying to be funny. We all like, put that away. I like to clown too, homeboy, but you're gone way too. I like, with the long feet and shit. Way too far, dude. I know when something's gone too far, it's gone too far. I remember being at CMC West and a dude had a pair of black sweats he was trying to sell. For one whole day, he walked around. He had them in a brown paper bag. He walked around, got these black sweats. And he pulled out, show him. Everyone's like, no, no, no. And dude, he was gone. You know what's funny about him being gone? He didn't even show up on the DMS, daily movement sheet. He was gone, and they like buried him somewhere. Don't you ever bring black sweats here again, sir. And he's just gone, homeboy. So he bringed out these things. We're like, put that back, put that back. And then he was too close to the box. The box was open. A cop came in. Didn't see him with the clothes, but seen him near the box. It was like, what in the fuck are you guys doing? This female cop came in. Guys all get against the wall. Before you know it, there's 10 cops in there. They're grabbing us all up, and I got these freaking weapon stock in my boot. The 2 from the roller, one in each right and a lefty. They went over to the box. They pulled some stuff out. All started searching us down, so they didn't take the shoes off. Took us one by one. Took one guy. Waited like 5 minutes. Took another guy. Waited like 5 minutes. I'm like, you just taking us out back and shooting us in the head. Finally, they took me to R&R, had me sitting there forever, 8 hours at least. First thing I did when I got there, I took those things out. I could not for the life of me break them again. I wanted to break them more. I wanted to flush them. I did throw them in there and try to flush them. Couldn't flush them. Then they were wet and I was trying to bend them. I'm slipping all over the place. I had them bent like a boomerang and I just, under the cell, slid one down the tier. Shoom, that way. Shoom, slid the other way. I don't know anything about it. I don't get caught with weapons stock, boy. No, I sat there forever. I fell asleep, woke up, fell asleep, and woke up. To where I was getting a coffee headache. How has the whole day passed? Kept me there forever. They came and asked me 2 questions. It was the same question. Hey, was it a prank? Were you guys playing a prank? And I was like, is this a prank? I want to put some desks together. Where's my 6-pack? They promised me Mountain Dew. Someone said something about red Skittles. I'm not like real, like, I don't need the red Skittles so much, but I got to have my Mountain Dew, homeboy. The deal's a deal. And then they left, came back a whole bunch long later. Was that some kind of prank? You guys playing a prank? And I was like, the same answer for me too, homeboys. This motherfucking prank dog. I'm getting burned out. Not even feeding us no state food, dude. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, what's that? Finally, they did let me out. I did not see any more of the guy who had opened it up. I seen a Southsider, another Paisa, and they just said the same thing as me. They sat cell phone time, came in, asked, was it a prank? They said they asked me some other questions. That's pretty much the weirdest thing that ever happened to me. To find a shampooer, carpet shampooer, and a box full of sheriff SWAT team clothes, and then to kidnap me, hold me hostage for 12 hours in a cell with no food or anything. But that was nice of them to be so stupid as to let me ditch the weapon stock. Hey, that's about it, man. And let me just say this. I apologize for the Friday Night Live. I was not there. And let me say this. Keep my mom in your prayers. She did fall down. The nurse dropped her at the hospital, broke her hip and her femur. I could not visit her at the hospital because only 2 people could visit her, and it was my mom and my aunt. Her sister wanted to go. They took her to a convalescent home. I have not been able to get in to visit her yet. I was trying to go in there Friday night. That's why I didn't have the live, homeboy. It didn't work out. Brother, I mean, things... I guess the stars got a line. I can't even get her on the phone. My sister said she's cool, though. I don't know. I'll try calling again. None of the most some respect. More videos, more videos, more videos. Touch string, let it fly. Peace.